Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others, I'm Sturdy New Hat, and today we are on to the final part of Silent Hill.
Being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
And it looks like we're back in the hospital. There's a key in the faucet, but I can't get it out no matter how much I pull. Birdcage is locked, and there's a key inside it now. I don't think that was there when we visited the hospital the first time. And I don't have a map for this place, which is strange since... The word Phaleg is carved on the door. Yes, I don't have a map for this place, which is strange since I have a hospital map. And we also appear to be back in the antique shop. Square hole in the centre of the clock. The hands of the clock. It's a key, but I can't get to it because of the glass cover. It looks like this place nowhere is an amalgamation of places we have already been. There was a hole here. It's gone now. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. And the word Haggith is carved on the door. Well, I guess we're going down to the basement, which would mean that we were on the first floor. One desk. Go home. Thief. Drop dead. a screwdriver, and a pair of pliers. Pliers might be helpful in getting the key that is stuck in the faucet. The key of Ophiel, which, if I remember rightly, is, yep, it's the one midway along the corridor. And now we begin to see how the geometry of this place just doesn't make sense. Since there should be other rooms occupying this space, and yet we appear to be on a different floor. Okay, so there is a keypad there. And I see that the Grim Reaper's list from the hospital is still here, although I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. So we have a set of scales and the number 2. A pair of fish and the number 0. A crab and the number 10. And a ram by the looks of it, and the number 4. And here we have a bull and a keypad. So we need to figure out what numbers obviously lines up here. So if you want to figure out the puzzle, there's your chance. We have a centaur, which, if I'm right, connects to the number 6. A bull, which should connect to the number 4. And 2 children, which should connect to the number 8. And for our star sign troubles, we get the Stone of Time, which I assume fits in the square space on the clock. Names engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set, young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. Well, we have the Stone of Time, So I think we should go and sort out the key from the clock. The key of Haggith, which should open the door at the end of the hall that would normally lead to the elevator. But who knows what it leads to now. Turns out it still leads to the elevator. And this seems to be the antiques shop from the mall where we fought the Twin Feeler. And we got the Crest of Mercury and the Ring of Contract. And if you look through the bars, it does look like we're in the mall again. And we are back on the first floor. A door on the second floor opens back up to the first floor. And this place makes absolutely no geographical sense. Can grab more handgun bullets, always handy. And a camera. Can't hurt to take it. But there doesn't seem to be anything else in here worth grabbing. 73 and 12, so what, 85? Yeah, 85. I'm doing okay for handgun ammo so far. I thought that I might have to switch over to a melee weapon, but I think I should be okay. Steel plate is screwed to the wall, as it was in the hospital. It's a good job we've got that. Screwdriver. There is a key, but electricity is flowing to the key. I'll get shocked if I grab it now. Then I guess we're going to have to turn off the generator. But the door to the basement led to a classroom in the school. So who knows where the generator actually is. Looks like an altar. The light to the future. The light illuminating the darkness. Well, we have a flashlight, but we also have a camera with a dedicated flash. So each of the paintings actually displays patterns that appear to coincide with the keypads on each of the doors. The birdcage key. And it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Same thing. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue. First the anti-drug mayor, now a narcotics officer dies of a sudden heart failure of unknown cause. And there are others. It's pretty old. Fire broke out in town, 6 homes destroyed. Charred body of Alessa Gillespie, 7, found in the aftermath. Cause of fire currently under investigation. Investigations show source as basement of Gillespie home. Blaze now believed caused by a malfunction of antiquated boiler. The date of the blaze, it's the same day we found Cheryl. That memo is the reason I'm playing the PAL version of the game. In the PAL and Japanese versions of the game, it's very, very hard to be able to read that memo. In the North American version of the game, there's a bug that means that it's pretty much impossible to get that memo. And it's a pretty important one story-wise. But we have the birdcage key, so we should go and open it. The key of Phaleg. The word Bathor is carved on the door. And somehow we are in the kitchen again. The chain is missing a link. And we will take the dagger of Melchior. And it sounds like there's something inside, and I suppose the hefty looking ring of contract could... There we go. And an ankh. Floors and walls are covered with graffiti. A lot of scribbles. And this looks like the storage room in the basement. But from the corridor outside, it also looks like we're in the sub-basement, where it looks like Alessa was kept. Jelly beans. May as well. The Key of Bathor. Well, now we can open the door outside. And the VCR is here. We could attempt to watch that videotape again.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
The generator. Well, at least we can turn the power off here and grab that key from upstairs. Or was it downstairs? We also still have to solve the puzzle of the Grim Reaper's list once we finish up down here, or up here. Thou possess them, to guard thy spirit, evoke 5 rites, and unveil thy fate. And it looks like there are slots in the door for some of the items we've already found. But it looks like we're 2 items short. The word Aratron is carved on the door. So, we need to find 2 more holy artifacts and the key of Aratron. There is the key of Aratron. Now we still have to solve the Grim Reaper's list puzzle. And I think we should do that before going to open the door of Aratron in the sub-basement. And here we are. So you'll remember the poem had them lined up from youngest to oldest. Nothing helpful. We appear to be in another storeroom, but there doesn't appear to be anything here at all. The Amulet of Solomon. And I don't think there's anything else in the morgue worth taking.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry.
Lisa.
Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I tried to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. Poor Lisa. She deserved far better.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Poor Alessa. She also deserved far better.
Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all.
No. I don't want to do it.
It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too.
Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand.
Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong.
Mommy!
Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself.
Mommy?
We have come to the end now, so I will say thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ugh!
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise, my daughter will be the mother of God.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this and keep your cool.
A glove! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, kept me busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Huh? What the?